shopping time.
Probably have nuts in my teeth.
Pistachio time. I just frigid out here today. It says it's 20 something, but it feels like 17, and yet no snow because the Mid-Atlantic sucks.
Woo!
And no more hangries.
Seriously.
Thanks to Epic Pork Rinds BBQ.
Hello. So we went grocery shopping today, and unfortunately it was really busy, so we couldn't film everything properly. So we thought we'd show you what we got here at home.
So, because I am a pescatarian and Sierra eats a modified Atkins diet, our shopping is always a little weird. So, Sierra has epilepsy, so they have to eat modified Atkins. So it's kind of like keto, but it's even more restrictive in some ways, but more liberating. So, before we knew about this diet, Sierra didn't eat a lot of meat. But so, if any of you are vegetarians or vegans out there, like, I get it, but Sierra literally has to have this stuff because otherwise they will have grand mals, and one of the grand mals resulted in us having to go to the ER for 24 hours, so it's really important. So I'm a pescatarian, I do what I can, but so it's always an interesting trick. So I've been trying to eat healthier, which is never easy, but so the last couple of weeks I've been having salads for lunch. So we got a bunch of different green stuff, so fruits for breakfast and maybe for the salads as well. Spring mixes, cucumber, some cheese for that, and then dressing, which is the Annie's. So we try and get like the Annie's, or there's another brand, the Primal, because these are really good for Sierra. So I've been doing yogurts and granola. So I get the Siggi's, which is an Icelandic type of yogurt. And it has a lot of protein, and then so I get a big container, and then because it doesn't quite last me through the week, I get these little containers that have the no added sugar, which, yeah, it takes a while to get used to them, but they still do have nice flavors, and they're a lot better for you. And then this is the best granola that I've found. It is pricey, but it is so much better than all the rest, because this one has 5 grams, and then the other one has 4 grams of protein, only 4 grams of sugar, only 8 carbs. So like Sierra could even eat this if they wanted to. They're not really big on granola and stuff, but they could and like be okay and still have room in their carb budget for other things during the day. So I really like this. And then so Sierra does kind of the same thing for both their lunches and their breakfasts, which is they are obsessed with mozzarella.
Look, mozzarella's good.
And then they do chicken thighs, so getting a lot of protein, a lot of fat, which is really what they need in their diet. And then we have, like I said, they'll also eat that for lunch. So then we have sort of our main meals. So we didn't get everything because we have some stuff here, but so we have meal plans. We've been trying to be better about meal planning. So we've got some salmon and some sushi for a sushi bowl. We've got some tofu. Sierra has cauliflower rice, and I'll do normal rice. It's my one vice. We're going to do some burgers one day. We have some spaghetti sauce left over from last week, so we're going to do spaghetti. A random avocado that shouldn't be over here. It should be with the rest of the stuff. Although I guess we're actually going to use it for the seaweed, the salmon bowl. So it's fine over here. But avocado, because yes, we're millennials, and avocados really aren't as expensive as people make them out to be. So, and then of course we have our snacks, which as soon as we're done, this is going to go in the freezer because otherwise it's going to melt. But this is one of Sierra's favorite brands because it is keto ice cream, and keto ice cream is actually really good. And the nice thing about it is, even if you're not on this type of diet, it can be so much better for you. I know there's a lot of controversy about fake sugar, so I guess do with that what you will, but really, really good brand. And then we've got my crepes, which are of course worse for you then, but they do have natural sugar, so again, pluses and minuses, but they're so much better for you than a lot of the other sweets that you can find. And I really like them, and it's nice to just have like one little sweet thing that I can have in the day. And then we have pork rinds and fake pork rinds because snacks. And like I said, I am pescatarian, so not gonna have the meat ones. And I don't think they do like fish ones, and I think those would be weird if they did. So those were our groceries. I hope you enjoyed, maybe gave you some inspiration. We might do another video that's more talking about like what we actually do for each meal and things like that, and how we balance keto versus pescatarian and things. So if you like this video, let us know. Let us know if you want to see another one like this, and thanks for watching.